Higher education costs are on the rise. We talk with the new president of University of Detroit Mercy about the challenges and rewards of having a university in the city of Detroit. It's all coming up on American Black Journal. He's only been on the job for about 1 month. We welcome University of Detroit Mercy President Antoine Garibaldi to ABJ. Welcome, not just to ABJ, but welcome to Detroit.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, and we've already talked you came to visit me at the Free Press this week. Let's talk some about, you come to Detroit at a pivotal time, and you come to the University of Detroit Mercy at sort of a pivotal time. What's going on there?
Well, there's a lot of excitement going on. Certainly there are a lot of things that are happening with respect to changes on the McNichols campus, changes on the School of Law, also a great facility in the School of Dentistry.
Right.
So one of the things that we've been spending a lot of time is preparing for the beginning of a new school year, and also there's a new student fitness center that is about to have its groundbreaking in late September. So there are a lot of very, very positive things. Of course, the university has an outstanding top-tier ranking in U.S. News and World Report, has over 73,000 alumni, and a lot of folks are interested in meeting me. I'm the first lay president of the university, and that's pretty exciting, and I'm very happy to be a part.
Yeah, I mean, that's significant. I mean, that's not just a minor change in the university's history. You're the first lay president, but you're also the first African American.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, and does that signal something, do you think, important on the university's part, a change in direction or an acceptance of change?
Well, very definitely. The University of Detroit Mercy, first of all, is one of the 28 Jesuit institutions, and there are 16 Mercy institutions as well. And of that number, 8 of the institutions have a lay president. And that's a big change from 15 years ago when Georgetown University had its first lay president. But it's a recognition also by the Jesuits and the Sisters of Mercy that the opportunity for a president to come in and to be involved not just on the campus, but also in the community, and also to bring some other skills and talents. Understandably, I'm Catholic, lifelong Catholic. I also have a good fortune of having been a seminarian for 8.5 years with the Josephite Fathers and Brothers. But you see that lots of Catholic colleges, and not just Catholic colleges, but other religious institutions that have had a minister or a priest, brother, sister lead it, is also open. Those institutions are also open to considering a person who is lay, and who can certainly relate to and also articulate the mission of the university.
Yeah, I mean, your background as a seminarian obviously gives you very firm grounding in Catholic education, but being a lay president, you'll have a different relationship, I would imagine, with the community. Let's talk some about that relationship between the university and the community. The university is in, the main campus is in a sort of very pivotal part of town. I mean, to the north, you've got University District and Palmer Woods and Sherwood Forest, which are all very stable. But if you cross Livernois and go the other way, that's a more transitional kind of place. We've seen Wayne State University take a really aggressive role in trying to shape its environment. What about UD Mercy?
Well, I would say the university is very proud of its status as an urban university, and I'm very proud of the fact that I've been at urban universities each of, throughout my career in New Orleans and Washington, and most recently in Erie. So there's a lot of opportunity in terms of working very closely with the community, working with the schools, working with city government, county government. The university has an outstanding reputation in terms of service that the students have provided, as well as faculty and staff. So as I get to know more people around town, and there are a number of people whom I've already had the chance to meet, some of them are also old friends, and even fortunately I have some relatives here
you have
who've been
family
here
in
since
Detroit.
1944, and that's a great and very, very happy relationship. I'm able to really hear it from a lot of different people, and so when I sit down with faculty and staff and students in the community, I really want to hear from people about what is it that we might be able to do. In my previous institution, Gardner University, I was also able to establish a technology incubator. And that was really something for the community.
Sure.
It was also something for the city and the county, and even beyond the county. So it's not out of the question that we can do some of those things. And our School of Law, for example, our School of Dentistry, they make an incredible impact
Yes.
on a community through all of its varied clinics for individuals who need assistance, who need health care that they would not ordinarily receive.
Right. I mean, the dental clinic does a lot of work with people who don't have insurance or money to pay for dentist visits.
Absolutely. And all of the pro bono work that our students provide in the School of Law, very, very similar. And that's really what a university is supposed to be about. The university is really working with the community. It's not just to provide quality education for our students, but it's also to provide a great relationship and partnership with the community as well.
Right. And you were saying earlier that the program that we see Wayne and the DMC and Henry Ford engaging in now, which is giving incentives to employees to live in the neighborhoods around there, U of D's been doing that for a while.
That's correct. And that's one of my roles, to be able to go out and also talk about that, and also to begin to explore and maybe expand upon some of those partnerships. So while sometimes it's nice to be a best-kept secret, we don't want UDM to be a best-kept secret any longer. We really want to go out there and promote all of the things that this Jesuit and Mercy institutions have been doing since 1877
Right.
for the University of Detroit, and also since 1941 as Mercy College.
Right. What are the big development needs at the university? I know every university has development plans, and that's a constant sort of issue. What are we looking at your
Well, we're going to
campuses?
work to build on the endowment. We're in the process right now of looking at the development of a feasibility study. The university has raised over $77 million over the last 8 years. Much of that has gone right into the campus, and also to make sure that the law school, the dental school, and also the McNichols campus have the necessary resources. But there's the opportunity for us to really have a much larger campaign,
Yeah.
and also set a goal, and that's what the feasibility study is going to focus on. So $50 million is obviously too small of a sum of money,
Sure.
and I'm fortunate that I've had some prior fundraising experience at my previous institution, and with 73,000 alumni and lots of friends and foundations, I know that we can really be
Yeah.
very, very successful.
Yeah, no, it's an important and well-connected institution in the city.
Well, thank you for saying
Yeah.
it.
Well, welcome to Detroit, and
Thank you. Great to
we'll
be
look
here.
for you to do great things at the university.
Thank you.
Yeah. Before we go, I want to mention a couple of important initiatives here at Detroit Public Television. There's a high school dropout crisis in Detroit and other communities around Michigan. Young men are dropping out at higher rates than their female classmates, and black and brown young men are unfortunately leading the way. We at American Black Journal and Detroit Public Television are dedicated to examining the crisis and looking for ways out of it. This complicated national issue was featured this week by NPR and heard here locally on WDET and Michigan Radio. The Knight Foundation and the Skillman Foundation are focusing on the achievements of young black males as well as the challenges. These are our partners, and Detroit Public Television will be playing an active role in the months ahead. The station has been designated by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting as a community hub for the new American Graduate Program. We'll be reaching out to learn what works and what could work better in Southeast Michigan. You can learn more at cpb.org/American Graduate. I want to thank all of my guests, and I want to thank you for watching. I'm Stephen Henderson. We'll see you next time on American Black Journal.